Shopping conversations. Today was shopping day, one of my favorite times to get a little time for myself, picking up groceries, household items, and maybe even something special just for me. After dropping the kids off at school and waving goodbye to my husband, I grabbed my shopping bags and set out to the local shopping center. Even though it's just a short drive away, I love the opportunity to focus on my errands, free from the usual hum of home life. The shopping center was bustling, as it typically is in the mornings, with other parents, retirees, and the occasional young professional popping in for a quick shop. My list was already set on my phone, but I couldn't resist peeking at new products or sale sections that might have something interesting. Upon entering the store, I usually start by visiting the fresh produce section. I enjoy seeing the vibrant colors of the fruits and vegetables, especially the ones that come into season. It's a pleasant reminder of Australia's rich and diverse agriculture, and I love to pick up fresh strawberries and apples for the kids, who are huge fans of anything sweet. I also try to make a few sustainable choices, looking for items that are locally grown. As I fill my cart with tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots, and a selection of leafy greens, I couldn't help but notice other shoppers around me, some with their own lists, some just leisurely picking out items. I always enjoy overhearing snippets of conversations, observing the different ways people go about their shopping. Moving on from produce, I headed to the bakery section. There's something irresistible about freshly baked bread, and today I decided to pick up a warm loaf of sourdough for the family. Sometimes, if I'm in the mood, I'll grab a few pastries as well. It's my little treat, especially since the kids look forward to an after-school snack, and a fresh croissant or Danish always puts a smile on their faces. The smell of freshly baked goods made it difficult to resist, so I chose a few items to bring home. Next, I wandered into the dairy section, stocking up on milk, eggs, and cheese. The kids go through so much milk that I usually buy it in large quantities. Then I picked up some yogurt cups, a convenient snack that the whole family enjoys. After dairy, it was time to visit the meat section. My family enjoys a mix of meats, so I like to have a selection on hand. Today, I picked up some chicken breasts for easy weeknight dinners, as well as some minced beef for spaghetti bolognese, a favorite dish in our household. I also added a few slices of deli ham, which are perfect for sandwiches. It's important to me to buy quality meat, so I check the labels and pick items that are sourced locally whenever possible. The butcher and I have become quite familiar over time, and he often gives me tips on what cuts are best for different meals, which I truly appreciate. Once my essentials were in the cart, I made my way through the household section. This was where I pick up items like laundry detergent, dish soap, and general cleaning supplies. I also glanced through the skincare products since I was running low on moisturizer. It's a small thing, but taking care of my skin feels like a bit of self-care. While in the skincare aisle, I found a new hand cream on sale and thought it would be nice to try something different. I placed it in my cart, feeling satisfied with my little indulgence. Shopping for these household items might seem routine, but they're an essential part of keeping our home running smoothly, and I actually enjoy finding new products that make chores easier or more enjoyable. From there, I headed toward the pantry aisle, where I restocked items like pasta, rice, and cereal. My family loves pasta nights, so I made sure to grab a few different varieties. I also picked up some canned tomatoes and beans, which are always useful to have on hand. As I browsed through the shelves, I noticed a new type of cereal that looked healthy and delicious, so I added it to the cart as a little surprise for the kids. Pantry items are usually the heaviest part of my shop, but I make a habit of picking up staples every week so that we're never caught off guard when cooking. Next, I moved on to the snacks aisle. This is where I get a bit picky because I want to balance tasty treats with healthier options. I selected a mix of items: granola bars, which are easy for my husband to grab in the morning, fruit snacks for the kids, which they adore, and a packet of crackers that goes well with cheese for a simple afternoon snack. I always try to be mindful of the ingredients, choosing snacks that aren't too loaded with sugar, but still appealing to everyone. There's a sense of satisfaction in finding foods that the family loves, while also making choices that keep us all healthy. In the frozen food section, I grabbed a few quick meal options for busy days. While I enjoy cooking, there are nights when having a frozen pizza or some pre-made vegetable sides makes things easier. I also picked up frozen peas and corn. They're versatile ingredients that I can add to almost any dish. I find it useful to keep a few frozen items on hand, especially since they last longer and help me stretch our meals throughout the week. Frozen fruit is another item I often buy. The kids love it as a cool treat, and I sometimes add it to smoothies. Finally, I reached the last part of my shopping trip, the personal care section. Here, I picked up essentials like shampoo, conditioner, and toothpaste. Since I share these products with my family, I'm always on the lookout for gentle, high-quality options that work for everyone. Occasionally, I'll treat myself to a special product like a face mask or new nail polish, something small that adds a bit of luxury to my day. This week, I found a beautiful shade of nail polish that I couldn't resist. These little purchases add up to a sense of self-care and allow me to unwind when I have a quiet moment. With my cart fully loaded, I headed to the checkout. The checkout line was a bit long today, but I used the time to double-check my list and make sure I hadn't forgotten anything important. While waiting, I couldn't help but look around at other people's carts, occasionally spotting items I might want to try next time. It's a habit I've picked up over the years, a bit of curiosity and inspiration all at once. When my turn finally came, I placed my items on the conveyor belt, chatting briefly with the cashier about the warm weather and how quickly the year seems to be passing. Small talk like this makes the experience feel a bit more personal, as I'm always running into familiar faces, both shoppers and store employees. After bagging my groceries, I loaded everything into the car and sat down for a quick moment of relaxation before heading home. Shopping days can be busy, but I always appreciate the opportunity to spend a little time focused on my own tasks. On the drive home, I thought about the meals I'd prepare that week, from hearty dinners to quick breakfasts and healthy snacks. As I pulled into the driveway, I felt a sense of satisfaction knowing that I had everything I needed to keep our household running smoothly for another week. Back at home, I unloaded the bags, placing items in the pantry, fridge, and cupboards. Each item found its place, and by the end, my kitchen was fully stocked. It's a small but rewarding feeling to see everything neatly arranged and ready for use. With the shopping done, I had a moment of calm, grateful for the simple routine of caring for my family and our home.
Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, and share our channel Magic Mingle with your friends to enjoy more magical stories.